So they have a big problem, these guys, right? So they're against anybody who ain't with them. So this ain't a popular message. This ain't what everybody's saying. We might be giving them too much light right here is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
So there's a small minority to get on them Twitters and they running it up. We got a fucking Looney Tune like your man Lord Jamal, who's a fucking Looney Tune.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's a loony bin, right? We just said that the drug of choice is attention. It's this and this and that. They get a guy who, he was a legend. He's brand Nubian.
Right.
And he's the wackest nigga in the crew. Be clear. But now, this nigga might be like trying to get lit, trying to say anything. The world's flat, the this, that, anything.
So he clapped.
He a clown. And a liar.
Well, say more, Holiday. Let's go.
No, I'm just saying, these are all facts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play Fat Joe like that anyway. Then I like with him, how do you the loose usage of nigga. I always had a little issue with that. I don't really use it no more. I don't really like the way we do it. I know it's a cool thing. I already know. I know we say it, whatever. But you know where we from, bro. Down here in the South, right here, boy, Hispanics don't get down like that. So I don't know what they doing in New York. You know, the foundation, the Mecca. But down here, we right by Mexico, though. We closer to Mexico than y'all are. So we getting a more authentic version of the Hispanic community. They know. Don't not hear you say nothing.
I don't know, because Cubans and Puerto Ricans and all kind of kings.
But they are influenced, but they've been heavily influenced by the culture here, by us. We're talking about them in their rawest form from their homeland. Know good and damn well they can't say that.
Okay.
Not in front of us.
Or it just bears no meaning anyway in their homeland.
No, it has a meaning. It has a meaning.
In their homeland?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the word they call us? You know they got the word. The Cuban Links was talking about it. Ex Sanchez, you know. But yeah, I'm just saying though, I don't think that you think that disconnected from black people to know that they shouldn't say that. I meet them fresh from Mexico all the time. They know good and damn well they can't say that. But
I'm saying all of them ain't from Mexico. My point, like they are a deep cultural mix in New York and the Hispanic community, in Spanish community, in all kind of textures. But
I just never agreed with it, bro.
But no, I'm with you. I mean, I was at the smoke shop the other day with, I don't know who runs those and owns those, but they look like the same people who take care of the gas stations very well. And the gentleman came out the back and he was on the phone on his FaceTime and he was like, yeah, man. And he was just walking up talking about, watch out, bitch ass nigga. Watch out, bitch ass nigga. Right. And I was looking like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some people cool with it. Some people.
But it's a different society, bro. But I'm with you now. Joe just been on that though.
Yeah, he been getting the pass for way too long. I understand you got a history of getting down with us, but let's get to what he said about the foundation of Black America though. And feeling like rap music wasn't created by black people solely.
Okay.
I think that's not in that, but that's what he's responding to. With Lord Jamar, what's my boy Tariq Rashid? What's his name? Is that am I saying his name right?
Nasheed, Tariq Nasheed or something?
Tariq Nasheed, yeah, my bad. Yeah, him.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all responding to that because they've already done their research. They've been having this long ongoing debate about rap music being influenced or rap music being created by multiple cultures, right? And not just Black Americans.
Okay.
And well, I got something I'm gonna share it in a second. But yeah, the thing about it, my issue with it, I'll say this, is when it comes to Black Americans in this country, and we have people that are migrants who come to this country. The relationship with America, with Black people and anybody else is different because you come here with a culture. You come here with the flag. You come here with food. You come here with, everything, an identity, right? But I think, we are not okay. But I think that the fact that we don't have that, right? The fact that we don't have that, everything's done here. Everything's done in-house for us. Like we built our shit. So when you say the fact that we built it and you got other people coming in, of course everybody was there when we were building ours in front of you. You came here with yours. So the thought that you influence ours, true. You probably influence us, but creating it, that's a totally different thing. You can't create something when you already have a history, a foundation, music, all that type of stuff. This is ours. We made this. And then we're not going to deny that you didn't influence us, that we didn't build it. You didn't help us out. You didn't, you started breakdancing, you started doing your thing, you added some influence, but we made it. Okay. We made it we got to go to the foundation of what it was started for too, right? It was started to get the word out, right?
Right.
Yeah. Right. It was started to wake our people up, to talk about what was going on, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Not saying that they weren't a part of that struggle too, but the foundation was for our people.
It was, but some of the people that kind of started hip hop, they had Latin backgrounds. Like some of them were half Dominican and Puerto Rican and stuff like that. And then when it comes to percussion, and you know what I'm saying?
Talk that shit, Sanchez.
They some of the elements from their cultures did complement.
Right.
It did influence the sound of hip hop. So
yes.
So he's partially right, but
and he's speaking for a fact. I
ain't really got no argument with it. Like he could say that. I can't even argue with it because he's practically right. So
yeah. He's trying to represent for him and Pun as well, man. So,
you don't think
he's always been a proponent of Pun being overshadowed in the rap community because he would feel like generationally we ain't bumping Pun.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is it a problem with saying that this is our music that we made? Like, Fat Joe, you represent like a niche kind of like you are like you were the Hispanic label. Every other label was black. Every other sound was black. Like you can't say like you're the only label that if I was a Mexican rapper, I was back in the day, right? I was signed with you. We know we got the Mexican OT now. Right, but I'm saying he would have been on Terror Squad 25 years ago. Bro.
25 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, he would have been on Terror Squad. So I mean,
but see, that's the point though. Like Holiday, that's the point. So being outcast, that's why you make these points. So when you feel like it takes a group of us to be acknowledged, when you feel like I have to say these things to acknowledge me or my brother, in terms of who he feels like Pun is one of the top 5 and 10 MCs of all time, which if any show or any dialogue is cast about who's your top 10 rappers, very few niggas is going to acknowledge Pun. You feel what I'm saying? So that's one of the things. He's speaking from a sense of being outcast. If you look at their history, during the late 1980s and early 1990s, the West Coast of America became a hotspot for the new sound, Latin hip hop. So that's going back to the 80s and 90s. You know what I mean? And yes, I'm with you that it would have been taken off of the inception of hip hop probably growing out of, areas. But it says eventually Latin hip hop spread outside of the West Coast into the East Coast, the American South, and outside of America, into Mexico and South America. So today, the genre continues to have a massive cultural impact inside and outside of Spanish-speaking countries, with 19 predominantly Spanish language tracks hitting the American Billboard Hot 100 in 2017. So you got to look at somebody like Bad Bunny right now who ain't nobody fucking with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From a money standpoint, a brand standpoint, it's a lot of that in that conversation, and it gets niche. Because you see how I just said Bad Bunny,
I'm saying,
and it's nobody gonna put Bad Bunny with Jay-Z, but I'm saying nobody's gonna put Pun up there either.
Well, it's now. That's now. That's, we talking about Fat Joe, what he's talking about the foundation of. Nowadays, it's all over. Hip hop is commercialized. Everybody does it. We
Foundating it. That's what I'm saying too, though.
But
like, I guess he got his forefathers. I don't know about them.
So black people in America, are we gonna take Taco Tuesdays now? Since we make tacos our way, and we've made Taco Tuesday, tacos are no longer Hispanic, right? That's what I'm saying, because we've influenced the making of it, how you deliver them. Now we've made it our own.
We Americanized every fucking thing.
Yeah, but they made it. Yeah. But they made it. That's theirs. Yeah. See, even though we're using it, we're influencing how you're gonna make the dish. We're gonna make our black version of it, but that's theirs, and that we have no problem with that. Like, okay, bro, we're gonna make a black version of it, but that's yours. Yeah. No matter how many renditions of it you make. That's what I'm talking about. No matter who does this, I'm making me a cooking show. Black guy makes Hispanic food. That's a great cooking show. And I'm gonna make money off of it. And I may be talking about Hispanic food, getting interviews, talking about tacos and burritos, because that's all I cook. But at the end of the day, I'm using somebody else's culture.
That's true. That's true. I feel you. They part of the story though. That's like comparing Cinderella to Coco. But they all under Disney. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they part of the story, but
because you got to think about the West Coast culture, bro. Like how much the West Coast flavor is impacted by the Latin and Hispanic community.
Let me play y'all something. I'm listening, Shay. I'm listening. I got to show
you. In that area particularly, and it's the same way for New York because of the Latin influence in the community and in the boroughs. So if you're talking about all these bodegas and everything like that, bro, that's their influence right there.